What's up, guys? Alright, so this is gonna be the last part for the Swedish black metal vinyl collection. So I was thinking that what I should have just fucking did was shown my Swedish death metal as well when I was doing this, because I forgot that a lot of that stuff was Swedish death metal, not black metal. So I kind of regret not doing that. So maybe I will start another one for Swedish death metal. So if you guys are, I would say I have more Swedish melodic death metal than actual death metal, but if you guys would be interested in seeing that, let me know in the comments. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be the last part for the Swedish black metal, and it looks like, you guys can go ahead and cast your votes for the next one. I'm quite certain that Finnish is probably going to be the next one I do, because that was the second most requested one. So, but I mean, if you guys want to go ahead and voice, or if you change your minds, or you want to, voice which one you'd want to hear next, go ahead and you guys can put that shit in the comments. Nothing else to say, so let's go ahead and get started. So, so I knew this was going to happen at least once while I was doing these videos. So, on part 2, I missed a record when I was pulling out my fucking records. I missed one, and I was like, God damn it, I can't believe I forgot about this one. We're going to go back to the H's real quick. This is Hyperion with Seraphical Euphony. I think that's how you pronounce it. So these guys are relatively new. This is their debut full-length from 2016. I believe it was 2016. Pretty much, it's symphonic. I would say it's more along the lines of like traditional melodic black metal with like a tinge of symphonic black metal. But this is excellent stuff. This was released through Black Lion Records on CD, and then Sound of Records put out the vinyl last year. They did a really good job. Packaging was really well done, and this is a really, really, really good album, guys. Definitely go check this out if you haven't. I know symphonic black metal, I know that term can, really kind of, rustle some jimmies, but this is some shit that's worth checking out. Comes on this really nice green vinyl. Not sure what these guys have planned next, but I'm really looking forward to it. And I have no idea if they still have any of these in stock. You'll have to go to Sound of Records. You'll have to go to their website and check. And then as far as CDs go, you'll have to go to the Black Lion Records Bandcamp page to see if they have any in stock, because, like I said, I have no idea. And I think Season of Mist maybe was also carrying some Black Lion Records stuff, so maybe go check there for the CD. But yeah, that's Hyperion with Seraphical Euphony. Definitely go give this a listen if you haven't. Even if you're not particularly fond of symphonic black metal, that's some shit that's worth checking out, guys. Alright, next. This next one can kind of go the way of black or death metal. I wanted to include it just for good taste. This is the Moaning with Blood from Stone. Like I said, this is melodic black death. Really, really, really underrated album. I've pretty much only seen only one other person even mention this album here on YouTube, and it's such a damn shame, because this is just one of those hidden gems, and like I said, it's a damn shame. But yeah, this is the only album these guys put out. I think it came out in '97. No Fashion Records did the original CD release. I don't think there was I think this might have been the first time this was pressed on vinyl. Came out on Century Media back in 2012. Comes with a very nice poster. because Century Media always does a good job with their reissues. You know, people can, you know, like I've said this before, people can talk all the shit they want about Century Media and their current roster, but goddamn, man, they do some of the best reissues. And yeah, you don't see a lot of other labels that are, you know, have put out these, like, you know, the more obscure, you know, stuff, reissues or whatever. So yeah, really nice printed inner sleeve picture of the band, lyrics. Got some liner notes here about the album and stuff. About how the lead guitar player, I think he was like, fuck, how old was he when they recorded this? Yeah, he was the dude who recorded the lead guitar on this album, he was only 16 years old. But goddamn, man, the leads on this album are so good. Shit. Yeah, not much else to say except go check it out. If you're fans of Dissection and like Sacramentum and stuff like that, definitely go give this a listen. You will not be disappointed. That is the Moaning with Blood from Stone. Next up, got a classic here. If I can get it out, that would be just fucking great. Probably need to get a new sleeve for this one. Morbid with December Moon. So yeah, I mean, this shit really needs no introduction. I mean, assuming pretty much everybody watching this has heard this, you know, EP or demo, whatever you want to call it. Just black vinyl, just basic red labels. So yeah, this is the bootleg, the unofficial release, because the original goes for way too goddamn much. So I settled with the bootleg. I mean, I actually might consider selling this at some point because I have the box set, which also has this demo on it, which also has this release on it. I have that Morbid Year of the Goat box set that has this release on it, so I may consider selling this soon. Don't start leaving comments saying how much you want for it, because like I said, I still haven't made up my mind, but I'm just considering it. But yeah, this is an excellent release though. I fucking love this. So damn good. And Dead's vocals always rule. Yeah. Morbid, December Moon, definitely go check that out if you haven't. That's some pretty essential shit right there. Alright, so now we're going to talk about another hidden gem in the melodic black metal scene. This is Mörk Gryning with Tusen är Hargat. I don't know, I don't speak Swedish, so yeah. Yeah, this is excellent stuff. This is an excellent band. Really nice gatefold. I really like that picture, and then you just got credits and shit there. These guys, I don't know if these guys are still active or not. They could be, I don't know. Really nice printed inner sleeve with pictures of the band members. I think they only have 2 other albums after this one. I'm pretty sure. Which, those aren't anywhere near as good as this one, but they're still worth a listen. Comes on this really nice red vinyl. And this was put out through Eisenwald back in 2016. So it's a fairly new reissue. The same label that put out the fucking Iwata record and a bunch of the Agalloch shit, so... Yeah, guys, this is a must-listen if you haven't heard this and you like melodic black metal. Great stuff. Also comes with this booklet, which I almost forgot to show. I don't know if these are... I guess these are lyrics. And it looks like there's some liner notes or maybe an interview. I haven't actually read through this, so I wouldn't know, but there's actually some pretty cool pictures and shit in here. Yeah. Very nice reissue, though. They did a good job with this. Oh yeah, and also, I sometimes get a lot of requests for people to leave links in the description. I'm way too goddamn lazy to sit there and throw links in the description for 20 fucking records. So, if you need to, just pause the damn video and read it, or just ask me, you know, hey, this record, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but I just, yeah, so, fuck it, yeah, that's Mörk Gryning with their debut that I'm not going to try and pronounce again. Next up, we have, actually, fuck, I think, yeah, these next few are some more melodic black metal releases. This is Naglfar with Vittra. Not to be confused with the other Naglfar, because I think there's another band, that has basically the same name, but they have like, there's like an E after the, it's an E after the G in the name, I think. I think they're from Germany or something. I don't know. I could be wrong, but yeah. I know there's two of them out there, but the names are spelled differently. So yeah, this is Vittra. This is their debut album. Again, another excellent, underrated band, just like, you know, Mörk Gryning. This is a Floga Records reissue from 2012, which Floga does a pretty good job with their reissues. They were the ones that did the Lord Belial reissue, or the Lord Belial ones that I showed in part 2. This is the inner sleeve, or inner sleeve. And then just black vinyl. Yes, like I said, this is another one of those bands that doesn't really get talked about a whole lot. These guys have, I would say, I think they have like 6 or 7 albums, something like that. So they've got a lot of good stuff to check out. If you haven't given them a listen, this one used to be my favorite, but I've been preferring their second album, Diabolical, a lot more lately. Which that one, I think, that one doesn't really have a proper vinyl release. I think there was only like a picture disc or some shit for that one. So maybe some point in the future they'll get around to repressing that one. But oh well. So yeah, that is Naglfar with Vittra. Definitely go give that a listen if you haven't. Next up we have a classic Sacramentum, Far Away from the Sun. Artwork done by Necrolord. In my opinion, one of the best black metal albums ever recorded. Great riffs, great atmosphere. Century Media pressed this 2013, before this, there was no vinyl repress of Far Away from this, or there was no vinyl pressing of Far Away from the Sun. So I got some liner notes and lyrics on the inner sheet, and then comes with a really, really nice poster, which I really need to find a frame for this fucker because I would love to hang this up. And just black vinyl with some pentagrams on the logos there, or on the labels there. Man, and I've been seeing that these guys have been pretty active as far as releasing merch and stuff lately, like especially on their Facebook page. So I'm really hoping that that they're going to be doing something here in the near future, maybe like a reunion tour, or maybe just some one-off shows would be sweet. I don't know, because as of right now they're not together, but it would just be nice to see something like that happen because this is such a great band and this is such a fantastic album. So yeah, that's Sacramentum, Far Away from the Sun. And next up we have their follow-up, The Coming of Chaos. Reissue through Cosmic Key Creations. I think from last year. Yeah, last year. Really nice reissue. They did a really good job with this one too. Which I remember saying in the update when I showed this that I don't know why they just didn't go through Century Media to do the repress for this one. But I don't know. Who knows? Nice lyric insert. And then comes on this really nice gold vinyl. I'm not gonna pull it out. You guys can see through the sleeve. So, and I've said before, this album is not as good as Far Away from the Sun, but it is still a really good album. And if you enjoy Far Away from the Sun and you haven't listened to this album, highly recommend you give this one a listen as well. It's definitely more on the death metal side. And mainly, the main thing that I feel that puts this more on the death metal side, I mean, it's still got the black metal influence, but what puts it more on the death metal side is that it doesn't have the same atmosphere that that Far Away from the Sun had. So, I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, because when you listen to both albums back to back, you definitely notice a big difference in the sound. So... And this is also not the original artwork either. I don't have the CD nearby to show you, but yeah. You guys can always look that up online if you need to. So yeah. Alright, Sacramentum, The Coming of Chaos. Let's see. Yeah, this one's next. Alright, next up, gonna get into a little DSBM. This is Shining Within Deep Dark Chambers, debut album. So yeah, I mean, Shining are, you know, a relatively well-known band. Not a whole lot I need to say about them. People either like them or they don't. Osmos reissue from 2013. Really good album. I mean, I like Shining. I like their music. I know a lot of people don't like Shining solely because the main guy is kind of like, you know, I don't know. He's, I don't know, people, I guess maybe an asshole. I don't know. I mean, I really don't care, you know, how the artist is. I just care about the fucking music. Just black vinyl. Unfortunately, this is the only thing I own by Shining. I was waiting on the Homestead reissue that Osmos is supposed to be putting out, which I don't think it's come out yet. I know a different label did a reissue of it, but Osmos is also supposed to be doing it, so I was kind of waiting for that. Was it Osmos or was it fucking... I think it was them. I don't remember. If anybody knows, let me know. so I don't get fucked and miss out on the reissue. Or it could have been Season of Miss. No, I'm pretty sure it was Osmos. Fuck it. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, as it stands, it's the only thing I own by Shining, but that will eventually change at some point. That's Shining within Deep Dark Chambers. Essential DSBM right there. So... Alright, next up, we're going to get into a little bit of atmospheric black metal. This is Skogen with Vittra. Yeah, I know they have the same album title as the Naglfar record. I'm not sure if that's where they got the album title from or what, but whatever. Yeah, Skogen are a really good band. Like I said, they're just basically just straight up atmospheric black metal. Definitely worth checking out if you're into that style. I'll be seeing these guys when I go to Finland in a couple months. Actually, less than a couple months. Shit, it's coming close. Just black vinyl. Pretty cool labels. Let's see. Obscura Abhorrence put this one out. Show the gatefold and shit again. Yeah. Very nice. Alright. That's Skogen with Vittra. And I also have their follow-up, Svitjad. I don't know. I probably butchered that, but you know how it is. I prefer this album over the first one, but that's just me. Nordvis put this one out. Really nice. Album cover's really nice too. I like that. Really nice gatefold. Pictures of the band. I know it's kind of dark, but... And comes on this very nice blue vinyl. It's kind of got like this black kind of marble to it, or whatever you want to call it, or marble / splatter. I don't know. So yeah, man, go give Skogen a listen if you haven't. You won't be disappointed. Alright, and I think I only have one more. Yep, last one. And hopefully I didn't miss any like I did last time. This I've mentioned many times. This is my all-time favorite black metal album. Just in general, my all-time favorite black metal album. Vinterland, Welcome My Last Chapter. Debut album and the only album these guys ever released, unfortunately. When they got back together several years back, I think there were talks of a new album, but it never happened. They did a few live performances. I know they played Maryland Death Fest back in 2013, I think, and then a few other shows, and then that was pretty much it. So, and seeing as how it's already 2018 and we haven't really heard shit, I don't know if a new album's gonna happen or not. So yeah, this is the one and only vinyl release of this album. Came out in 2014 through Temple of Darkness. which also included a bonus track, Freezing Moon, Mayhem cover, obviously. And it was limited to 666 copies on this very nice Frost vinyl, which is what the variant's called. Yeah, I've said it before, man. I cannot say enough good things about this album. Just for the love of God, man. I mean, I won't go on about this album because I have before in the past and I don't want to right now. But just for the love of God, if you haven't heard this album, go fucking listen to it. You know, literally right when you're done with this video, just go fucking listen to it, please. You'll be doing yourself a favor. Alright, that's Vinterland with Welcome My Last Chapter. Alright guys, so yeah, that's it. You guys can go ahead and, like I said, put your votes in for the next one. I'm quite positive that Finish will win, but, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.